Our pendants have been drying and they're still very fragile, so you want to be careful with them. They can break. We're gonna very carefully start off today by tracing over our first initial on the back of our pendant with Sharpie. We want to make sure that that letter shows through when we paint it next time. So we're just gonna trace over with Sharpie. And then we're gonna be painting just the front today. We're gonna do the painting step in 2 different days. What we're gonna do first is we're just gonna dip our paint into, or dip our brush into the shiny paint, and you're gonna pick one color for this project, and you're gonna use the same color both days. And then you just wanna paint like a very smooth layer. You want it to be a thin layer of paint. If it's too thick, it's not gonna dry in time to do the next step tomorrow. So anywhere that I see like a big glob of paint, I'm gonna take that paint and like kind of smooth it out so that I got a nice thin layer of paint. And I'm taking my time to paint inside the texture. I wanna make sure that you can see that texture through the paint. And then I can go ahead and paint the edges too. And I'm gonna do it the same way. I'm just getting a very thin layer of paint all the way around. You're gonna get paint on your fingers and that's okay. That is the fun thing about art, is that sometimes we get a little bit messy. All right, so I've got paint covering the top of my pendant, and I've got paint all the way around the sides. We're gonna paint the back of the pendant next time, so don't worry about the back today. And I want you to look at my hands. I got a little bit of paint on my finger and my thumb. I did not get paint all over my hand, right? If you end up with paint all over your hand, that's gonna tell me that you did not use our supplies appropriately. I'm just gonna double check before I put it up and make sure that all the puddles of paint have been smoothed out. Once I've got my smooth layer of paint finished all the way around, I'm gonna pick up just my pendant. I'm gonna leave the messy mat at my table, pick up just my pendant, hold it in my hand like this. I'm gonna carry it over to the paper to dry.